I stayed at the Hôtel Liège Strasbourg recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Hôtel du Lion d'Or Louvre, the check-in was super smooth, thanks to the friendly staff at the 24-hour reception. They quickly got us sorted with our room keys after confirming our IDs and credit card details, which was a breeze. I appreciated how welcoming the vibe was, even though the surrounding area felt a bit sketchy at night. Overall, it was a decent start to our stay. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Hôtel Liège Strasbourg was pretty cozy and had all the basics I needed. The bathroom was modern and clean, which was a nice surprise, and I really appreciated having a hairdryer and a decent shower. Even though it was a bit noisy from the street outside, the comfy bed made it easy to catch some sleep after a long day of exploring Paris. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Liège Strasbourg is pretty spot on if you're looking to explore Paris. It's just a short walk from both Gare de l'Est and Gare du Nord, which makes hopping on a train super easy. Plus, there are plenty of metro stations nearby, so getting around the city is a breeze. While the area can feel a bit sketchy at night with people hanging around, I didn't have any issues walking back after grabbing some late-night pizza. Overall, it's a convenient base for your Paris adventures. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I had a pretty chill experience at Hôtel Liège Strasbourg. The breakfast was a simple yet delightful spread of fresh French breads and pastries that really hit the spot. I enjoyed it in the cozy breakfast salon, which set a nice vibe for the day. While it wasn't a lavish buffet, it was just enough to fuel my adventures around Paris. Plus, if I wanted to unwind later, the lounge bar was a great spot to grab a drink and relax after a long day of exploring. Overall, it was a solid start to my mornings in the city. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a classic Parisian experience without breaking the bank. The location is super convenient, just a short walk from Gare de l'Est and Gare du Nord, which made my travels around the city a breeze. The rooms are basic but clean, and honestly, that's all I needed after a long day of exploring. I loved having a nice shower to unwind in, and the flat-screen TV was a nice touch for some downtime. The vibe around the hotel is lively, which can be a bit noisy at times, especially if you're sensitive to street sounds. I didn't mind it too much though. It felt like part of the Parisian charm. The staff were incredibly friendly and helpful, always ready to share tips on where to eat or how to navigate the metro. Plus, the breakfast of fresh French pastries was a delightful way to start my mornings, even if it was a bit basic. Overall, it was a solid spot for a short stay, blending comfort and convenience in a bustling part of the city. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. Being just a short walk from Gare de l'Est and Gare du Nord made it super convenient for my travels. I could easily hop on a train or metro to explore the city without any hassle. Friendly staff. The reception team was incredibly helpful and welcoming, making me feel at home and always ready to assist with any questions I had. Clean rooms. I found my room to be clean and well-maintained, which is always a plus when you're staying in a budget hotel. It felt comfortable enough to relax after a long day of sightseeing. Value for money. For the price I paid, I felt like I got a decent deal. It's not a luxury stay, but if you're looking for a budget-friendly option in Paris, this place does the job. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Noisy surroundings. The area can get pretty loud, especially at night with people hanging around outside. It made it a bit challenging to get a good night's sleep, but I managed with earplugs. My overall rating for this hotel would be 7.9. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I'd consider it for a quick trip to Paris, especially if I needed a budget-friendly spot close to the train stations. The location is super convenient, and while the area has its sketchy moments, I felt safe enough during my stay. Just be prepared for some noise and basic amenities, but if you're just looking for a place to crash after exploring the city, it gets the job done. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.